Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Today we're going to do another game from our 1978 Red Sox replay with Mr. Brody as the manager. And Mr. Brody's very upset with his team after taking the first two games of the series against the Cleveland Indians. The Red Sox dropped a doubleheader on Sunday, yesterday. And as you can see here, and first game of the doubleheader, the Red Sox did something really screwy. After pitching a victory on Saturday, they sent Louis Tiant without any rest to the mound, which I did not notice until we started the game and already saved it when we backed out of it by accident. And we noticed that they sent, for some reason, the Out of the Park Baseball sent Louis Tiant to the hill 2 games in a row, which I wouldn't think they would do, but they did. We didn't notice it. But anyway, he ended up giving up 3 runs in that first inning, and that's when we noticed it. It was like back-to-back games that he had pitched, so we immediately took him out and put, I can't think of who it was, the relief pitcher there for the Reds, not the starter reliever for the Red Sox there. Can't think of his name now. We'll think of it in a second. Actually, when we get to the, it was, Jim Wright. Yeah, so Jim Wright, came in quickly, and, but, by then it was, ironically, they ended up losing by those 3 runs, too, so 6-3 in that game. So who knows what would have happened if Jim Wright would have started the game. They could have still lost, but anyway, enough of that. So the Red Sox are currently, as you can see here, 1 full game behind the Yankees now after dropping the last 2. So they're 9-6 now. And they'll be taking on the Milwaukee Brewers in Milwaukee. The Red Sox took 2 out of 3 at Fenway in their series against the Brewers. So without further ado, let's get this game underway. So we have Jerry Augustine going against Bill Lee. So the Red Sox can get Mr. Brody can get the Red Sox back into winning form here. All right, so here we are from County Stadium in Milwaukee. We have Jerry Augustine on the hill. He's done well so far ERA-wise, although hasn't got much run support. He's 0-2 in 21 2/3 innings, having walked 7 and only striking out 3. But his ERA was only 2.08, so Milwaukee has not scored many runs for him. Hopefully that will continue today. All right, so behind him in the outfield there's going to be Larry Heisel in left, Thomas in center, and Wolford in right. All 3 not very great. Larry Heisel, the best defender out of the 3, although Gorman Thomas later on in his career was a better outfielder, but not in 1978. Larry Heisel, average and a slightly above average arm in left, ironically playing left field. Usually have your better arm in right field, but not for the Brewers. The infield is going to be Bando, Molitor, Sakata, and Cooper. Not very good up the middle, but decent on the corners. And behind the plate is Buck Martinez, average. So that's your defense, Milwaukee Brewers. For the Red Sox, they'll send up Jerry Remy. He'll hit first. He comes in hitting .317 with a home run, 7 runs batted. Rick Burleson off to a fast start, hitting .339 with a home run, 8 runs batted, playing short. Jim Rice on fire, as you can see here, as he was most of the 1978 season, hitting .368 with 5 homers, 19 runs batted in. Batting cleanup is the captain, Kyle Yastrzemski, also off to a good start, hitting .373 with a homer and 6 runs batted in. Next up, batting 5th behind the plate is Colin Fisk. He started to come around a little bit. He's hitting .286 with 7 runs batted in. Still looking for his first home run. Batting 7th, also on fire lately, is Freddie Lynn, hitting .318 with 2 homers and 11 runs batted in. He homered, I believe, it was either in the Game 1 or Game 2 of the doubleheader yesterday. Dwight Evans hitting 5th. Well, it might have been Dwight Evans that hit Dwight Evans hit the home run. Dwight Evans is back in right field after getting second game of the doubleheader off. Bernie Carbo getting the start. He's hitting .244 with 4 homers, 14 runs batted in. Hitting 8th. Hitting .265. Hitting .218 with a homer and 11 runs batted in is Butch Hobson. And our favorite, Bob Bailey, getting a start against the lefty. Ironically, having the DH batting 9th, which looks really weird. He's 0 for 2 so far on the season. You get the start in the second game of the doubleheader, did not get a hit, which is no surprise, but we'll see what he can do. He did walk a lot against the lefty, so hopefully we'll get some walks out of him in the number 9 spot. Alright, so the Red Sox leading off, Jerry Remy, hitting .317, the homer and 7 runs batted in. Augustine looks in for the sign from Martinez. And here we go. Augustine winds up. Opponents are hitting .279 against them. And Remy, lefty on lefty, grounds out to second for out number 1. So they'll bring up Rick Burleson hitting .339, the homer and 8 runs batted in. And that's going to be a base hit. That's going to go all the way to the wall. It should be extra bases, and for some reason the left fielder Heisel is just standing there looking at the ball while Thomas comes over and picks it up. And Burleson will be in there with allowing Burleson to get a triple there. So I'm not sure what went on there. A little miscommunication or something. Because Heisel does have the better arm. I don't know why he didn't pick it up. But anyway, a 1-out triple for Burleson. And if you haven't yet, take a look on our somewhere on our homepage. Can't remember, but it's there's a poll going up as to what type of videos you like to have on this channel. If you like the baseball videos, then hit that. So far, we have 4 votes: 2 for baseball videos, 1 for Let's Plays of video games, or just Let's Plays in general, and then 1 for board game unboxing. So take a look at that poll on our channel. And that's one of our newer subscribers. Well, he's on his dad's account, but Alexander Panajonas. He's one of our students in the homeschool. He advised to start a poll, and so we started a poll to try to get some more interest in our channel there. Alright, so Jim Rice up there now. Like I said, off to a fast start, hitting .368 with 5 homers, 19 runs batted in. RBI opportunity here. Here's the pitch by Augustine, and that's going to be hit right down the line. But it's an easy play for the third baseman, Bando. And Burleson has the hold. So 2 down now for the captain, Kali Yastrzemski. .373 with a homer and 6 runs batted in. And another box. So that's one thing I have noticed in this game so far. Just a limited sample size. 15 games to be exact, is that there seems to be at least one box and more often multiple box in every game. Not sure exactly why, but could be just a coincidence, but I have noticed that, just an observation so far. There seem to be a lot of box in this game, more than the average in a game, because usually I see a block maybe once every 3 or 4 or 5 games in real life. And in this one, I seem to see it. Maybe in 1978 there were more blocks called. Who knows? Alright, so Yastrzemski back out there as the Red Sox take the lead on the block by Augustine. That's going to be a base hit, so that negated an RBI by Yastrzemski, but inning will continue for Carlton Fisk. Yastrzemski will be held on by Cooper at first, the ex-Red Sox. Comes Fisk, and that's going to be... Yastrzemski is leaning the wrong way, but Martinez snapped through to first. Yastrzemski just gets back, so Fisk hitting .286 with 7 runs batted in. And that's going to be a base hit. And Yastrzemski will still go first to third, even though he had a shorter lead that time. So first and third, Red Sox get something going. 1 run in already. Freddie Lynn up there now, lefty on lefty, hitting .318 with 2 homers, 11 runs batted in, trying to add to that Red Sox lead. And he will not, as he grounds out to Sakata at second to end the inning. But the Red Sox get a run on the block by Augustine. Lead at 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the first. So Bill the Spaceman Lee on the hill. He's got a 1-1 record in 19 2/3 innings, the ERA of 4.58. He's been pretty wild too. 11 walks and only 5 strikeouts. Defense behind it is going to be Rice, Lynn, and Evans. Very good defense in the outfield overall, with Evans having the best arm in right. The infield is Hobson, Burleson, Remy, and Yastrzemski. Hobson a liability at third. The rest all above average or especially up the middle, with Burleson and Remy very solid up the middle. And Fisk behind the plate. Yastrzemski getting a start at first base today. The Boomer George Scott getting the day off at least to start. So Fisk a Gold Glover behind the plate, and Lynn a Gold Glover in center. Definitely does not look like Gold Glove stats there, but maybe that's because those were his. He won the Gold Glove last year, 77 possibly. Same thing with Fisk. Alrighty, so Lee on the hill. The lineup for the Milwaukee Brewers is going to be Molitor will lead it off, followed by Cooper at first. Bando, the third baseman, will hit third, followed by Larry Heisel batting cleanup. Gorman Thomas, the center fielder, hits fifth. And it's Dick Davis, the DH today, hitting sixth. Jim Wolford in right field will hit seventh. Len Sakata, the second baseman, hits eighth, and Buck Martinez behind the plate will bat ninth. So Molitor comes in, hitting 308 with a homer and 5 runs batted in. Lee looks in for the sign. Here's the windup and the pitch. And that's going to be hit to right field. Evan makes his way over and makes the catch for out number 1. So Cecil Cooper up there now. He's off to a good start. 333, 2 homers, 7 runs batted in. That's hit to center. Then comes in and makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down in the Milwaukee first. That'll be Sal Bando. Hitting just 204 with 7 runs batted in. Lee looking for a 1-2-3 inning. And he will not get it as Bando laces a single up the middle. So a 2-out single. And it brings up Larry Heisel, hitting just 203 with 2 homers, 5 runs batted in. Yastrzemski will hold on Bando at first. Lee will throw over to first, and he's back. And he gets him! So Lee fools Bando and catches him leading. So nothing doing for the Brewers in the first. The Red Sox lead 1-0 as we head to the second. So Evans will lead it off. It'll be Evans, Hobson, and Bailey, bottom third of the order. Evans comes in hitting 244, 4 homers already, and 14 runs batted in. So good power numbers. And that's going to add to his power numbers there as he gets a double. So another extra base hit for Evans. Good start for the Red Sox in the second. Hobson with the RBI opportunity now. Comes in hitting 218 with a homer and 11 runs batted in. Pitch by Augustine, and Evans hits that one to center. Evans will tag, will not go anywhere. So 1 down now for Bob Bailey. 0 for 2 so far in the season with an RBI. And he hits this one on sharply to center. It's going to be over the head. And Bob Bailey with a rare extra base hit. Bob Bailey's going for 3, and Bob Bailey with a rare triple. And that will, Evans will easily come in and give the Red Sox a 2-0 lead. So Bob Bailey with a surprise RBI triple. I don't think he hit a triple the whole season in my 1978 Strat replay, but he does here. Jerry Remy up there now with an RBI opportunity. Still only 1 down. So Remy 0 for 1 on the day. Bailey gets his lead, and that is going to be the first, and Bailey will not go anywhere. So 2 down now. So we'll take a base hit to get Bailey home. Burleson up there now, 1 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch, and Burleson delivers with an RBI single and gives the Red Sox a 3-0 lead. So Good start for the Red Sox. 3-0 already in the top of the second. So Rice up there now. Wilson being held on by Cooper at first. Here's the pitch. And Rice drops one in front of Heisel. So first and second with 2 down for the captain. He's 1 for 1 on the day. And he strikes out the swing. Trying to blow this game wide open. Misses. The Red Sox score 2, and it's 3-0 after 1.5. Heisel, Thomas, and Davis up there now against Lee. Lee with a 3-0 lead. And that's hit the center. That's Lynn goes back, and it's going to be off the wall. And that's going to be a leadoff double for Heisel. So Gorman Thomas up there now, hitting .222 with 2 homers and 10 runs batted in. Definitely a power threat. And he hits this one to the opposite field, and Heisel will come in and score. And Milwaukee gets on the board 3-1 now when the RBI single by Gorman Thomas. Lee over to first. And Heisel's got Thomas is back safely. Dick Davis, the DH, up there now. Hitting .208 with a homer and 2 runs batted in. Strzemski holding on Thomas. And he strikes out. So 1 down now. Jim Wolford up there now. Red Sox playing back for 2. Wolford just 1 for 10 on the season. And lifts this one to center. Lynn goes to his left. He'll make the catch as Thomas heads back to the bag. So 2 down now for Lynn Cicada. Cicada hitting just .136 with 5 runs batted in. And he'll draw the walk. You definitely don't want to walk a hitter that's only hitting .136. So running in scoring position now for Buck Martinez. Martinez .276 with 3 runs batted in. And that's going to be hit to right field. Evans comes over and he'll make the catch to end the inning. So Milwaukee threatens but does not score. Well, they score 1. They don't score anything further after that though, so it's 3-1 after 2 innings. Take a sip of coffee here. Alrighty, so Fisk in there now. It'll be Fisk, Lynn, and Evans if anybody gets on Hobson against Augustine. Sox with a 2-run lead. Fisk doubled his first time up. And this one's hit the center, but this one is playable. For Thomas, goes to his left for out number 1. Freddie Lynn up there now. Lynn 0 for 1 on the day. This one's hit down the line. Cooper scoops it up. So 2 up and 2 down in the Red Sox 3rd inning. White Evans up there now. He's 1 for 1 on the day. And a long throw for Bando, but Red Sox will go in order in the 3rd. So home half of the 3rd, Milwaukee trailing 3-1. Top of the order, Molitor, Cooper, and Bando against Lee. See what they can do the second time around. He's 0 for 1 on the day. And that one's hit to Hobson in the hole. Long throw, gets him. The rookie third baseman. Alrighty. Cecil Cooper up there now. Cooper 0 for 1 on the day. There's the pitch, lefty on lefty, and that's going to be in the dirt. Change up in the dirt, ball 4. So 1 out base runner. We will throw to first. He's already picked off a runner today. All right, Bando up there now. Bando was the victim of the, of the pickoff. So Bando 1 for 1 on the day as he'll throw to first again. Cooper not getting much of a lead. And Bando's going to lace this one to left. Rice Drifts over to his right and makes the catch for out number 2 as Cooper heads back to first. And throw to first again. Back safely. Heisel up there now. Heisel 1 for 1 on the day. And it's going to be inside for ball 4, low and inside. So first and second with 2 down for Gorman Thomas. He's got the lone Brewer RBI. And that one's lifted to left, sorry. Rice will make the catch to end the inning. So Milwaukee threatens once again, but does not score. It's 3-1 after 3 full. Hobson will lead it off. Hobson looking for his first hit of the day, 0 for 1. And this one's into the gap, but sprint by Heisel closes the gap quickly and makes the catch for out number 1. So Bob Bailey had an RBI triple his first time up. See what he can do here. This one's hit into the gap, but Thomas is able to make the catch for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down in the Red Sox 4th. Jerry Remy 0 for 2 on the day. And he'll get a 2-out walk. I'm going to try to see if he can steal, get a jump here. Does not get the jump. So Burleson up there now. Burleson having a good day. 2 for 2 on the day with an RBI. And this one will be playable as Wolford makes the catch on the run for out number 3. So it remains a 3-run lead as we head to the bottom of the 4th. We back up on the hill. He's given up 3 hits and 1 run. We walked 3 and struck out 1. So Dick Davis 0 for 1 on the day. And this one's hit to right. Evans goes back and makes a nice diving catch. So Evans with a web gem there. Retires Davis. So Wolford out with 1. Wolford up now with 1 down. 0 for 1 on the day. And that's going to be hit into the hole. No, and Hobson cannot get the handle, and that's going to be an error. No, infield hit. Infield hit. That was a tough play. So Wolford on the 1-out single. And here's a threat to steal, so go to first. Go over one more time. Trying to keep Wolford close. Unsakata up there now with 1 out and 1 on. And that's going to be a base hit over the leap of Burleson. Quickly back in to Hobson. Holding Wolford at second. So first and second with 1 down. So tying runs are on base for Buck Martinez, who's 0 for 1 on the day. And that one's popped up in the infield. Hobson gives away to Burleson. And it was an infield fly was called by the umpire. So 2 down now. Paul Molitor up there now. He's hitless on the day. And that one's off the mound. Lee gets off the mound quickly over to Yastrzemski at first. And once again, Milwaukee has runners on, but cannot get them in. So it remains 3-1 as we head to the top of the 5th. Jim Rice up there now. Rice 1 for 2 on the day. Average up to 373 now. And that one's hit to the opposite field. And it's a second hit of the day for Jim Rice. As his average continues to climb. Yastrzemski up there now. Yastrzemski 1 for 2 on the day. And that one's hit to right. That one's going way back, and that's going to be off the... That's a home run, as Wolford cannot seem to get to that when he leaped, but could not get it. And that is a 2-run homer. For the captain. The captain, Kyle Yastrzemski, increases the Red Sox lead now 5-1. And that's going to be it for Augustine. So Bill Balasso's in there now. 1 1/3 innings. He's let up 4 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, no strikeouts, an ERA of 20.25. So See what the Red Sox can do against him. Fisk in there now. Fisk 1 for 2 with a double. Still nobody out. And that one's hit into the gap. This is going to be another extra base for Fisk. As he'll get his second. He's going for 3. And he'll be in there standing up. So Fisk with the second Red Sox triple of the day. The other one by Bailey. So a rare triple for Fisk. So Lynn 0 for 2 in there now against the righty Golasso. And that one's hit the Heisel shallow. Let's see here. This will not go. So 1 down now for Evans. Evans 1 for 2 on the day. And Evans will draw the walk, so runners at the corners. Still only 1 down for Hobson. Hobson 0 for 2 on the day. And Hobson will get a hit and an RBI. And all to third, and Hobson gets an RBI single as Evans goes to third. So 6-1 Boston lead now. And we'll let Bailey face the righty. Why not? Although he's horrible against righties. Hope we can draw well. Oh, he gets hit. So that's I hate to say it, but that's a productive at bat for Bailey as he gets nailed. How awful he is against righties. We'll take it. Looks like he's all right. And I can't believe Bob Bailey has a steal rating of 67. I just can't believe that one. Okay, Remy up there with the bases loaded, 1 down. It's like Milwaukee's playing back for 2. And that's going to be a dribbler. They get the lead runner, but Remy will easily beat that at first. So still 6-1 with 2 down now for Rick Burleson. Rick Burleson's 2 for 3 with an RBI on the day. And that one's hit to Sakata over to first and the inning. But the Red Sox add to their lead, highlighted by the 2-run homer by Yastrzemski. It's 6-1 Boston halfway through. It's a lead now with a 5-run lead. He'll face Cooper, Bando, and Heisel. Cooper 0 for 1 on the day. And that one's hit to center. Lynn gives chase off to his right and makes the catch for out number 1. So Lee pitching very well today. ERA 4.13 now. So to bring up Bando. Bando 1 for 2 on the day. And that one's hit to right. Evans gives chase, and he'll make the catch in deep right center for out number 2. So to bring up Heisel, 1 for 1 on the day. 2 outs, base is empty. And that'll be a base hit. Rice gets it in quickly and holds Heisel to a single. As Lee will throw over to first. He's back there safely. Thomas up there now, 1 for 2 with an RBI. That's the only Milwaukee RBI on the day. That one's hit to right. Evans comes in and makes the catch to end the inning. So Boston with a 5-run lead as we head to the 6th. Golasso back out there for his second inning of work. Rice will lead it off. Rice 2 for 3 on the day, average up to 383. And that's going to be a walk for Rice. So Rice was on before, and Yastrzemski came up and hit his home run. Yastrzemski 2 for 3 with a homer and 2 runs batted in on the day. Average up to 389. And Rapogle's in there now, it looks like. Andy Rapogle, the righty. ERA of 5. Over to second for 1, back to first, and they turn the double play. So ERA now below 5, 4.82. 18 2/3 innings now, 21 hits. Wow, a lot of hits given up, 10 earned runs. 4 walks, 6 strikeouts. See what Fisk can do. Fisk already has 2 doubles on the day. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's going to be a single, so Fisk with his 3rd hit of the day This been on fire lately. So Lynn, one of the few Red Sox without a hit on the day. Let's see what he can do here with 2 outs, a runner on first. And he'll line out to Wolford and right. So Lynn 0 for 4 on the day. But the Red Sox have a 6-1 lead as we head to the bottom of the 6th. No action in the Red Sox pen, so Lee out there. Lee has trying to figure out 81 pitches on the day, so he's good for at least for another inning. It'll be Davis, Wolford, and Sakata. Davis 0 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch by Lee, and that's going to be a hit right to Yastrzemski at first. He'll handle it on his own for out number 1. So ERA down to 3.96. This is probably going to be Lee's last inning. We'll see. Wolford up there now. Wolford 1 for 2 on the day. Hit to Hobson at third, scoops it up. Over to Yastrzemski at first for 5-3 on the putout for out number 2. Len Sakata up there now. Len Sakata 1 for 1 officially on the day. And that's hit to Burleson, who was playing him up the middle. 1-2-3 goes Milwaukee in the 6th. So Lee cruising along. And Pogley back out there for his second inning of work. They'll face the bottom third of the order, Evans, Hobson, and Bailey. And Evans hits it to Heisel and left, comes in and makes the catch for out number 1. Hobson 1 for 3 with an RBI. 2-2 pitch, and that's a liner to Bando at third. Nice catch for out number 2. So Bob Bailey, 1 for 2 officially. Also been hit by a pitch with an RBI. Had an RBI triple. Alrighty. And he flies out to center, so 7th inning stretch here at County Stadium. Red Sox with a comfortable 6-1 lead. Listen to Take Me Out to the Ballgame. Alright. So Bill B. back on the hill for his 7th inning of work. He'll face Martinez and then top of the order, Molitor and Cooper. Popped out to short his last time out. And then this will be a base hit. And it's going to be holds him to a single. Sorry. So Martinez on with a leadoff single. That'll bring up Paul Molitor, who's 0 for 3 on the day. Not a threat to steal, but Lee will throw over to first anyway. Trying to catch him sleeping. The Molitor up there now, 0 for 3. And that's going to be a base hit there. That will get somebody up in the Red Sox pen. Red Sox will get Campbell up there. Campbell will start loosening up. So first and second, nobody out for Cecil Cooper. Cooper 0 for 2 on the day. 0-1 pitch. This could be 2 over the second one, back to first. And they turn the double play. Martinez at third, put down 2 down. Alright, Bando up there now. Bando 1 for 3 on the day. And that one's hit to right. Evans goes over to his left and makes the catch. And nothing doing for the Brewers in the 7th. Sit down. Alrighty, so Remy, top of the order, Remy, Burleson, and Rice up against Rapogle for his 3rd inning of work. Remy hitless on the day. And it could be An infield hit for Remy, so Remy gets his first hit of the day. So it'll bring up Burleson. Burleson has 2 hits on the day, 2 for 4 with an RBI. And it's popped up to right. Wolford is there and makes the catch. 1 down now for Jim Rice. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Remy try to steal. And Remy will get his second steal of the season. An RBI opportunity for Rice now. 1-0 count. And that's popped up in the infield. Sakata will make the catch for out number 2. Ostremski, 2 for 4 with a homer and 2 runs batted in. Another RBI opportunity here. And there will be a pop-up to right. So the Red Sox threaten but do not score, and it remains 6-1 as we head to the home half of the 8th. And we will get... And we'll back up there. Shouldn't take him too long as he was warming up earlier. So Heisel will lead it off. Heisel 2 for 2 on the day. And then he'll walk. So we'll visit the mound. Then feeling it a little bit, but still in good shape. But I'm going to change him because Campbell is ready. So Bill Soup Campbell will come in. So a fine outing by Lee. Pitches 7 innings, allowing just 1 run. So Campbell in there now. Campbell having a good season so far. He's in 6 1/3 innings. He's allowed just 2 hits, striking out 4. He hasn't walked a batter yet, and he's not allowed to run. So Heisel at first. He'll throw over just to let him know that he's there. And he's back safely. So Thomas up there now. Thomas 1 for 3 with an RBI in the day. Knocking Milwaukee's only run, and he strikes out on the inside pitch, chases. And he gets him swinging. So Dick Davis up there now. Davis 0 for 3 on the day. And that's going to be a slow roll for Remy. He'll get the lead runner, but that's all they'll get. So 2 down now with a runner first for Jim Wolford. Wolford 1 for 3 on the day. Milwaukee trying to get their team going near the fans. First and second now. 2 down, but 1 Sakata. Sakata 1 for 2 officially on the day. And he will strike out to end the inning. So Milwaukee once again has a runner in scoring position but cannot knock him in. We need 2 more runners on. So we head to the 9th. And Fisk, Lynn, and Evans up against Rapoglia again. Fisk 3 for 4 on the day, average up to 317, 2 doubles on the day. And this one's lifted to left. Heisel is there and makes the catch. So Freddie Lynn, looking for his first hit of the day. I think he might be the only Red Sox without a hit after Remy get his hit last inning. 0 for 4 is Lynn on the day. And he will. So Lynn gets a base hit. I think every Red Sox may have a hit on the day. Let's check it out here. Box score. Yep, every Red Sox has at least 1 hit now on the day. So Fred Lynn on with a 1-out single. That'll bring up Dwight Evans 1 for 3 on the day. And that's going to drop in there in front of Thomas as Lynn gives the turn but stays at second. Going to bring up Hobson 1 for 4 with an RBI. Runners get their leads. And that's hit to right. Wolford with a long run, but he'll make the catch as the runners hold. So 2 down now for Bob Bailey. 1 for 3 with an RBI triple. Also get hit by a pitch. And he'll strike out. So we'll head to the bottom of the 9th. And looks like Campbell's going to stay in there. Not a save situation. So he'll face Martinez, Molitor, and Cooper. Martinez 1 for 3 on the day. Very effective so far. 3 strikeouts. So Molitor, top of the order, 1 for 4. Back-to-back strikeouts to open up the ninth. So Campbell, the soup is hot today. So Cecil Cooper try to keep the game going here. Cooper hitless on the day, 0 for 3. Soup very good against lefty batters, and he'll strike him out. So strikes out the side. All hits, so we get an achievement, all hits. So it looks like all of our batters got hits, so we got that achievement. So Boston beat Milwaukee on the strength of starter Bill Lee's fine effort. Left-hander led his team to a 6-1 win. For the Brewers, the loss makes their record 5-11. Wow. So Milwaukee not doing well. They were very good in our 1978 replay with Stratomatic. I think they might have won. No, the Yankees won still, but they were very high up there in our replay. Not off to a good start. So Boston relied on hitting Kai Yastrzemski to pick up the win. The first baseman clubbed a 2-run home run in the top of the 5th inning to put the Sox on top 5-1. For the game, Yastrzemski had a home run and one single in 5 at-bats. Were able to get some things going offensively, said Yastrzemski. They sure did. So let's take a look at the pitching first. So Bill Lee goes to 2-1 now, pitching 7 strong innings, allowing 8 hits, 1 run. It was earned. Did walk 4. Actually, maybe not as strong as it looked, but he was able to weasel his way out of it. 106 pitches, 62 of them strikes. ERA down to 3.71 now. Bill Campbell, excellent in relief. 2 innings pitched, walking 1, striking out 5. And ERA still has not allowed an earned run. So, move from Milwaukee. Jerry Augustine falls to 0-3. 4 innings pitched, 9 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned. 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 1 home run to Yastrzemski. ERA now 3.51. Bill Glasso pitched an inning, allowing 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 2 walks. ERA 15.43 now. Mapogle was very good in relief. 4 innings pitched, 4 hits allowed, did not allow an earned run, 1 strikeout. ERA 4.09. All right, for the Red Sox, like I said, every hitter got a hit, every starter, and they did not have any pinch hitters. So Jerry Remy was 1 for 4 with a walk. Rick Burleson 2 for 5 with a run scored and an RBI. And Burleson left 5 runners on base, but Red Sox left 24 runners on base. Wow. Milwaukee left 19, so a lot of runners left on base, but a lot of runs in for the Red Sox with 6. So the score could have been a lot worse. Jim Rice had a fine day, 2 for 4 with a run scored and a walk. Yastrzemski, 2 for 5 with a homer, and 2 runs batted in. Fisk, 3 for 5 with a run scored. Freddie Lynn, 1 for 5, was the last Red Sox hitter to get a hit. Dwight Evans, 2 for 4 with a run scored and a walk. Hobson, 1 for 5 with an RBI. And Bob Bailey, 1 for 5 with an RBI triple and scored a run. So for Milwaukee, Molitor was 1 for 5. Cooper hitless. Bando 1 for 4. Heisel was 2 for 2 with a run scored and 2 walks. Thomas 1 for 4 with an RBI. Davis was hitless and 4 at-bats. Wolford 1 for 3 with a walk. Sakata 1 for 3 with a walk. And Martinez 1 for 4. So almost every Milwaukee hitter except for Davis and Cooper had hits. So let's check out the errors here. I think Burleson had an error, didn't he? Where are the errors? Let's see the errors here. How many errors did Boston have? No, nobody had an error. So they were ruled. I was thinking of the last game, I think. Hobson almost had an error, but that was credited with a hit, with an infield hit. All right, so the Red Sox get 15 hits and bang out a 6-1 lead. Let's take a look at here we go. All right, first time starting lineup all got hits versus Milwaukee. Nice. Cool. So the Red Sox still, the Yankees won today, so Red Sox still where they trail the Yankees by a game, 10-6 in the AL East. Milwaukee in the basement with the Blue Jays, both 5-11. All right, so the Red Sox will finish the day here. I'll take a look at the next game. So Mike Torres will take the hill against Mike Caldwell, trying to keep the Red Sox in their winning ways. So Mr. Birdie very happy with the performance by Bill Spaceman Lee. We'll see if Torres can follow it up with a good start. Although Torres has struggled, just 2-2 with a 7.20 ERA. So thank you for joining me. Merry Christmas to all. And again, make sure if you haven't yet, take a look at our poll. Can't remember what heading it's under, but it's under one of the headings on our start page. You can take the poll and vote for what kind of videos that you'd like to see on the channel here. All right, so take care and God bless, and we'll see you in the next 1978 Red Sox replay managed by Mr. Brody and using Art of the Park Baseball 21. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye now.